you have a friend who wants to know what happens to his body when he's having an erection? My name is Garcia Cruz, I'm urologist, and I've been helping men with erectile issues for more than 15 years. And in this video I want to explain to you what happens to our body when we have an erection. How does that happen? The first thing is the erection happens, first step happens in our brain when we are in an erotic, in a sexual environment. There are two nuclei in one part of our brain that that shine. They got activated, and that's the first step towards erection. So these two nuclei are in the basal part of our brain, and when we feel that this situation is sexual, these two nuclei flash out, and they begin a neurologic cascade of phenomena in which they transmit this erection, they transmit this information down our spine and until our penis. Our penis has two arteries, one in each side. These arteries are by default, they are closed. So now, as this erection is not sexual, as this situation is not sexual to me, my two penile arteries are closed. But if it was sexual, then these two nuclei would be activated and this cascade would happen, and then my nerves would ask these arteries to open up, right? So when these arteries open up, my penis would be filled with blood, and these are very complex phenomena in which what happens is my penis is filled with blood, and as it fills more and more, this blocks the blood out. This is called corpor-veno-occlusive mechanism, in which the better my erection is, the less the blood gets out of my penis, right? So when I have an erection, the blood flow in my penis will be constant as long as I have sexual desire. So if I'm in a sexual situation, but something happens, or my phone rings, or somebody shows up, or whatever thing, and the situation is no longer sexual, what will happen is that these two nuclei will shut down. So these nerves will tell my penis to shut its arteries, and the blood flow inside my penis will diminish, and I will lose my erection. So that's the explanation why we have erections. And that's very important to know, because the erection is not something that happens in my penis. It's something that we all feel that in our penis, but it's something that starts here, and we need to be in a sexual environment. And the sexual environment, it's not only something that happens like outside, but it's also inside my head. For example, if I am in a sexual situation, but I am concerned, I am worried, I'm stressed out, or whatever thing, and I'm not kind of able to focus on what's happening in the bed, even though the situation is sexual, I won't have erection, right? This is something that happens to many men coming to my office, in which they are with their partners, with their spouses, with their wives, but they are worried about something, and sometimes they can be worried about their erection, right? If you're worried about anything, specifically if you're worried about your erection, you won't have it. So it's very easy that you will lose your erection when that happens. For example, that a very common situation is when you're using a condom and you're switching your attention from your partner, from the environment, etc., which is sexual, and you're turning that into putting the condom on, etc. And in that moment, it's very common that many men lose their erection, especially if they have had some erectile issues before. In this moment in which you lose the grip of something sexual and you're focusing on putting your condom, it's very likely that you might have a loss of rigidity in your erection. That's super common. That's something that's completely normal, and what my advice there would be to go again inside something sexual, like with your partner, etc., and when you have erection again, then from a, let's say, playful perspective, try to put the condom on again, and that it's much more likely that will be successful, and you won't be experiencing these mild erection issues that some men have when trying to put their condom on. I hope this video was useful. If so, please give us a like and subscribe to the channel. And I'd like to remember to you that we also have a channel in Spanish. It's called Tengo un amigo que. So if you prefer, you can subscribe to this other channel. I hope the video was helpful. See you later. Bye.